Hello, I'm Mark Holmes. I'm the editorial director of Via Satellite. I have Caroline De Vos, who is the COO and co-founder of SatADSL. So Caroline, firstly, welcome to Washington. Welcome to the Satellite Show. It's great to see you here. For those in the audience who perhaps are not really aware of SatADSL yet, can you tell us a little bit about the history of the company and what you're about?
Right. So SatADSL is a Belgium-based company in Brussels that has been created in 2010 based on a market study four of us did for the European Space Agency. And that market study was in fact really trying to find out what would be the market of satellite play technology, of new tech in emerging countries. And at a certain point we said, okay, let's do what we started in the business plan, basically. And we created SatADSL by hiring capacity on T11N satellite and going really in the bushes in Africa, trying to find partners, typically ISPs, that would be reselling our services. And so we continued to do this. We grew not only in amounts of partners, local ISPs, but also in coverage. So as soon as T11N became too small in coverage, we had to switch to another satellite, which was Astra 4A, and so on and so on. In the meantime, we can say that we have a global coverage. The way we do business is like reselling our services through a network of ISPs. The ISPs are responsible locally for the installation, the first line of support, the licenses, and also taking care of the end users. So basically, we do not know the end users. We have installed until right now about 4,000 sites, but we have in Africa, only in Africa, I would say 80 different ISPs that are our partners. Now, because we are all engineers, we had a tendency to always say yes to everything that was required and requested by the ISP. So when they said, oh, can you do multicasting, can you do broadcasting, do you have a solution for Wi-Fi or hotspot, we always said yes. We came back home and told our engineers, please develop that. So basically I will never say we are a software company, but we started to develop a lot of value-added services, software, that are interacting directly with the hubs. We made this as a platform, purely cloud-based, so it's a cloud service delivery platform, which we've been talking about quite a lot recently in the news. And this platform offers really added value services, but not only for us, but also for all operators. Teleport operators, satellite operators, and mobile network operators. For example, if we really want to talk about something very pragmatic, collecting money for satellite services has always been a problem, especially in Africa. People tend to be able to pay for 1 month, probably not for the next month, or they want to pay for just a volume-based amount of bandwidth or time-based amount, what we call vouchers. So we really created a system to be able to resell bandwidth in a voucher type, like you do with your mobile phone. We have it now on the satellite. So that makes it the differentiator of SatADSL, with as a result that many of the operators were interested to use this platform. So as it's not a product in a box on a shelf and we do not want to sell it really, we said, okay, let's connect your hub to our platform and you can use it, and instead of letting you pay for that, we do a kind of revenue sharing. Or we completely install our platform at your place, and we offer the service as a platform as a service. So basically we are still doing the classical business, which is downstream, selling in fact the product to the ISPs. Well, in fact, to the end user through the ISPs. Sure. But we also open the platform to the business upstream with the operators, and this is why, in fact, we are here on that kind of bigger corporate show, I would say, where we talk with the operators.
And how do you see sort of the evolution of the company now? I mean, you've put it in context. You've spoken a little bit about the history and the partners. Where do you see SatADSL going next?
Well, what we are trying to focus on right now is to interconnect as many teleports as possible. So today we are connected already to 19 teleports around the world, mainly right now in the European region, African region, and we started also with Asia. Soon, and this is before the end of the year, we will also interconnect teleports in the Americas. So by doing this, we also will need to create a POP, so our platform, which is cloud-based, but it's hosted in a data center in Brussels. We'll have to have the same in Asia, Singapore, and also before the end of the year in Miami. So it's to have like the biggest amount of teleports connected to our platform, so that we can become, some people use the word broker, which I'm not so sure it's very positive, whatever. It's like a platform that allows all the teleports to interconnect, and this is where we are aiming to.
And finally, Caroline, I know you've been sort of shortlisted for a fairly prestigious industry award at one of the WTA Teleport Awards,
yes,
and you know, it's a great sign for a company very early in its development that it's being recognised already. So do you have any sort of final thoughts on that? And,
well, of course, it's the first year we are members of the WTA. It's the first year we submit a proposal. We were very happy to be shortlisted. We didn't win, okay. Next year we will be there again with a lot of extra value-added services again for teleports. I'm sure we can do very good business with all the members of the WTA.
Excellent. Well, Caroline, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. This is Mark Holmes, the editorial director of Via Satellite.